We're all happy, aren't we, tonight?
We're all happy tonight. West Ham United 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Tati Castellanos gets a brace, and Dinos. Dinos on a hat-trick.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, come on, first half was turgid.
Yeah, I think, to sum it up, I think we was a bit dishevelled, weren't we? In the first 30 minutes, we was all over the place. Poor touches by Diouf and Bowen at times as well, but that's the negatives out of the way.
Yeah.
Positives then, when we came to life, on the counter-attack, nicking balls off them, because they did look dangerous. Let's give them their credit. They were dangerous around our box, but
they're
not
a neat
crosses
team.
in.
They're a neat team, but they didn't have any
no
end
finish.
product.
But we, when we come to life, doing the old counter-attacking, we look very dangerous. But with the post, didn't we? Twice we hit the post.
Twice we hit the post. Yeah. Twice.
So it's all good stuff. Even though you could say a couple of the goals are a bit scruffy, but what about Pablo's touch, eh?
Pablo's touch for Castellanos' first goal.
Really great, wasn't it?
Was superb. It's good. I'm actually pleased for Castellanos and for Pablo because they started to get a lot of stick off fans. No creativity, no goals, etc. And I know it's only against Wolves, but it don't matter.
But it could have ended up being 5 or 6, couldn't it? Quite comfortably as well in the end.
Could have done, yeah. Look.
So it's all, we did deserve it, didn't we?
We deserved it. I mean, the first half wasn't a great performance, but we needed. But they never looked like scoring.
No, they were dangerous, but not,
But we needed that goal to because the minute we got that goal, there was only one team in.
Right. Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It was a bit like the Leeds game.
Yeah, and they sort of because they had so much energy in the first half, pulling us all over the pitch, and it was going to run out, wasn't it? At some stage, and it did, and we took advantage of that. When they slowed down a bit to take
the goals that we scored.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, the desire kicked in. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I worry about is it takes us a while to get into a game.
Yeah, that's a bit of a worry because you could easily go 2-0 down, couldn't you?
And we have done, against other teams. So.
But
where are we going?
Go on, Pete. What are you going to say, mate?
A great response, as said earlier by my esteemed colleagues. The first half was awful. It was slow, ponderous, and we made chances, but it wasn't happening. It was very slow, and I thought but the second half we upped it and we got the judgment we wanted.
We did, and it looked like there was only one team in it.
And so
from there on
we
in.
should have had a couple more.
Should have had. We hit the post twice. Good run from Bowen. Bit of a classic old run.
I still don't know how Traore missed it. But
Traore. Someone called him clubfoot. That's a bit unfair. That's a bit unfair. But
can't knock him for effort though.
Can't. No. Look, you know what? After the game he played against Leeds, he looked good, and I kind of hope he gets a goal.
Well,
because it'd be nice.
If he's going to do that every bloody game, he ain't going to score.
I know, but look, 4-0, we can't complain.
No, Pablo
because
again. Grafted.
He's a grafter. He's a grafter. He's a grafter, and that's what we need with the predicament we're in. That's exactly what we need right now. And of course, we're looking forward to Sunderland hosting Spurs tomorrow, and let's see what happens there. But we can only worry about. Look, many said we need 4 games, 4 wins to get out of this. That's the first of the 4. So we go to Palace next weekend.
You do, and I won't be going.
You won't be going?
No, because I forgot to get a ticket. I did a pull.
Oh well.
What, you saying I forget tickets?
Yeah. No one reminded me.
But we got them next weekend. But we got and then Brentford, and we owe one.
I didn't get a ticket for that either.
We owe Brentford one. So look. No one can complain tonight. We started slowly, but we got in it. We took control of the game. We won 4-0. That makes a hell of a difference, a lot of difference in our goal difference.
It's 7 now.
Right. So we've only got to hope Sunderland win by 4 goals tomorrow?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 4 goals would be good.
4 goals.
Yeah, but they've got a very good record at home.
Sunderland have got an extremely good record, so it's not going to be. And this is going to put the nerves on Spurs,
Well, it's like a draw or a loss, and we're still either 2 points or 1 point in
or 1
front
point
of us.
ahead.
So they
yeah.
can't go above us.
Exactly. So all to play. Well, it's all to play for them. But as far as we're concerned, what an evening.
Like Pete said, I think it was a grafting evening. They rolled up their sleeves in that second half, and we took control of the game. So, and like I say, could have been a lot more. You know.
There's one player that worries me, and that's Malik on the left side. He didn't have a very good game in the first half.
He didn't.
He grew into it, but he still wasn't
better. But he could have been punished.
He could have been
early.
against a better opponent.
Winger or, on that side.
I'll tell you what did make me laugh though. Do you see Dino's second goal?
Yeah.
He's a lovely volley. But the guy was pulling his shirt, pulling him down into the position to actually volley the ball in the goal. So it was a great finish. The guy sort of assumed his position for him.
At this rate, Dinos is going to become our top goal scorer this season.
Absolutely, I love that.
Four or five.
He has got 4 or 5, hasn't he? Something like that. Yeah.
What a changed player though.
What a change, and that's why you don't boo your players.
You got booed
last season. You never boo your players.
100% agree.
Yeah, so and look at him now. He's a hero,
They don't deliberately go there to be an absolute.
No, exactly.
Absolute clumper, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So wonderful. 4-0. We're out of the bottom 3. We're all looking forward to the Sunderland versus Tottenham game. Is it tomorrow or Sunday?
Sunday.
Is it on Sunday? Sunday. We're all looking forward to that.
Footnote to that: the Monday night game is also important because Man United are playing Leeds.
Man United Leeds.
Yeah, and if Leeds lose that, they're in the mix.
I think they're in the mix anyway.
That's what I meant.
To be honest,
they're further down.
They're deeper in it. Yeah. Well,
5 teams, do.
yeah. I mean, not much more you can ask for, is it?
Well, that's a shame. I mean, 6 months ago we were dead and buried, weren't we?
We were dead and buried in January.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And after what happened last week against Leeds, when a lot of fans were saying that, Nuno put out a weak team and all that sort of stuff.
Well,
and
you know my feelings about that. So.
Yeah, I know. But now it's a miracle. But look, he did. Look,
He corrected the mistake with Kilman.
Yeah.
He's put that right immediately, which is a good thing as well.
Yeah. And also, I give him credit because he brought 2 players on that got stick last week in Magassa and Potts, and he went, go on, prove yourselves, go out there.
Nice round of applause they got as well, though, for coming on. So, that's the way it should be.
And that's the way it should
players.
be. You've got to encourage them, exactly, because it is a squad effort.
Yep.
Nuno's been saying it for quite some time. It's a squad effort. It's not about the first 11. So, I'm glad he put confidence in them and brought them. Yeah. We're 24 players, and at least 5 or 6 of those are academy players.
Well,
so,
exactly right. We're going to be losing a few.
And the thing I liked about tonight was that, the margin of 4-0, is very good because I think we were saying before the game that if you can't beat Wolves, the teams we're going to play after Wolves are, a lot harder. So if we can't beat them, we're seriously in trouble. But
absolutely.
we put that right tonight, and it's great encouragement. And
to beat them 4-0. After the result we got to get out of their place.
Yeah.
To actually go beyond
2 bad results at their place in the Cup and the League. Yeah. So we've made amends.
Vindication, really.
Made amends.
And we played quite well. Second
Absolutely.
half especially.
Yeah. There we go. Any last words?
No, what a fantastic evening.
Fantastic.
Good encouragement.
Yeah. There you go. That's what happens when you go drinking early on a Friday before a game. West Ham United 4, Wolves 0. Let's see what the weekend brings for the rest of the teams around us.